Alright, we are on location at Rocky Pond. This is where we camped. I'm pretty sure right in this vicinity, somewhere around here, is where Carrie and I, my wife, tented. My friend tented, I think, over here somewhere. I think Carrie was there. Just all these rocks and stuff look really familiar. And I can actually, when I go back, I have pictures at home I can match this up with. But I'm 99% sure this is the area. If you look down that way, it's nothing but the beach. I remember I think this is, anywhere on the beach, this is the perfect place to camp. You got some shelter, you got a tree there. But I guess it was about this time that we headed off towards the other end of the pond. If you want to point out that way. Just heading towards the other end. And I think on the left up here, not too far off, but actually I think right along where we parked is where I decided. So we're going to head out and see if we can find it. Alright, I'm probably close to 100% sure now that this has to be the rock that I saw the Sasquatch step up onto. I mean, look at how, I gotta get my measuring tape out, but look at how high the rock is at the biggest point. This biggest point, it's almost up to my hips. And down at the lowest point, I mean, it's still past my knee. And I saw the thing, I mean, there is a rock right here. So for all I know, it could have done one of these things. It could have stepped here first, maybe 2 foot, and then it could have stepped here, and then got it. But see how hard it is for me to do that? I mean, even bouncing off another rock. I mean, it did it with ease. It didn't do it with, it didn't jump up onto it or crawl up on it. It was like, you know, if I take this small rock right here, you know, maybe if it was just a little bit taller, the ease of it would have been like it just stepped up like this. And that would have been it. But I can see now, maybe it put its foot here and stepped up like this. Now, I'm only 5'7", I'm just a little Irish guy. Look at my stride. My stride is not very wide. If you take in consideration a 5-foot stride, if it be like 8 feet, 7.5, 8 feet or bigger, I mean, it wouldn't have any problem stepping in the middle of the damn thing and getting right up on the rock with ease. So, I'm gonna get some evidence. This is exciting stuff. Well, I just want to convey a little bit of what's going through my head right now. I'm almost. It's been a long time thinking about this particular rock. Finally finding this. So it's a little overwhelming. But, yeah, so I gotta figure out, I gotta measure how big this is. Maybe figure out stride length from this rock right here up to the top and see what that would be. Get all the measurements from the front and back. I wish these trees would not have, I wish they're not here because for sure I'm not really going to be able to get a good estimate on the height. 54 inches across. It's 27 inches back here. It's 23 at the front. It's 29 inches from that small rock, and it's 35 inches from right to the left of it. I'd say I was pretty damn dead on to remembering the height of it. I was thinking maybe I was a little lower and maybe it had a better, an easier time of stepping up. But now I can see when I got here, right after I saw it, thinking in my head, okay, if I can't easily step up onto this thing and I observe something step up onto it like it was nothing. Me thinking, all right, I'm 5'7", I can't, when I'm right next to it, I can't, that's right to the hilt. And then I'd have to bounce up onto it. So that's how I remember kind of crawling up onto it. I think I was more kind of in the front of it, trying to step onto it like this, and then just kind of crawling up on the rock. So this is definitely it. I remember very briefly looking around for footprints, and now that I see there's a lot of leaf litter in here. I think the stream was down, so I remember it being a little muddy around the edge. Look at that. That makes sense to me. You get this rock from here up to about where the middle would be is 5 feet. Look how flat that is right there. There's something more to get up there. Could have walked around that way, around this side of the tree. This just came up, put 1 foot here, and then 1 foot right in the middle of that rock. If I'm looking from this vantage point right here, we're camping down on the shore down here. I can see the camp right from here. Maybe it was watching us. Maybe it was curious. And maybe there were some brushes or something in the way, in the front. Maybe that's why it stepped up onto the rock, and maybe it was looking that way. And then once it saw us canoeing over here, it turned and saw we were out there kind of pointing at it, and then just, when it was up here, it stepped up. I'll try to recreate this. How I thought maybe it happened. If it did step here first, which it could have, it might not have, who knows. It stepped up onto the rock. Very easily though. It was kind of at an angle like this. Now, standing here doing this recreation, it makes a lot of sense why it would do that at that angle. Because the camp is right there. I can see the camp from here. Then, maybe it saw us in the water, and it slightly turned this way and saw us, and it was pointing, we were pointing at it, and it lasted, 7, 10 seconds, 15 seconds. I can't remember how long. It's hard to say. It felt like time stopped, and we're trying to get his dad's attention, and then we just getting to turn around, and the thing is already off the rock, and it's already blended into the woods. Even if all these trees weren't here, we're in the shade right now. In the middle of it, it's 12:44. We're in the shade, so I think these trees weren't here at the time. The thing stepped up here at an angle, looked, and when it got off, it looked like it pivoted on its foot like this, and it just walked off like this. Now, maybe it did it with maybe it just took one stride off the rock, which if it was 8 feet, maybe it did. But it may have taken a couple steps. If it was, maybe about right here and then turned, and maybe it went here first and like this. But to me, it didn't look like there was any jumping or bounding off the rock like I did. It just kind of stepped off and just, it took like a second and it was just blended right into the woods and you couldn't even see it.
Okay, I just tried to do a recreation. The trees are in the way, so I couldn't tell exactly from him standing on the rock how tall. But this is where we landed right here. I'm sure we came from out there. We landed right here on this little beachy area, and we stayed here. And this is where his dad went up this trail a little ways. I think we got about maybe here, maybe up a little bit ways, and that's when he came running back, get back in the canoe, and we took back off after he said that, and I proceeded to try to launch the canoe, and then that's when he said, never mind, or just kidding.